Yo, YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin? This Waffleman video back at it again. And people keep asking me, whether it's on PSN, on YouTube, on Twitter, or whatever. It's like, what archetype should I make, right? And I was thinking about this. I'm like, I can't tell you what archetype to make. Like, it's gotta be your own decision, because in 2K17, it's different archetypes, man. 2K16 was about play styles, inside or outside scoring or balance scoring. But this year, like, you have to take it into a preference. I understand why people are asking, because it's like, if you had the choice to make one archetype, which archetype would you make? If you had one choice to make and you had to be that archetype for the rest of 2K, which would you make? So then I started thinking to myself, what is a fun archetype to use? And I've used like 3-4 archetypes now. I've used the shot creator, the post scorer, slasher, and the lockdown defender, and they all have their own types of fun. It's fun to be each of those characters. Like, I don't just play walk on prime as a shot creator all the time. No, I usually play my post scorer, and sometimes I switch it up to my shot creator. And now I'm playing with my lockdown defender. I actually rarely use my slasher on the prime, because it's just an archetype that it's hard to fit that archetype with different archetypes on the floor. If you got other slashers, it's just not a good idea for me. So I just use my other archetypes. But the slasher is fun on the park to use, because you get those posters, you get those highlights, you get them alley-oops, you get that fast speed and stuff like that. So people keep asking me, and I'm like, whatever the archetype that you think is going to be fun for you is the one you should pick. So if you think a shot creator sounds fun to you, pick that. If you think a playmaker is going to be fun to you, pick that. If you think a post scorer is going to be fun for you, if you think that's going to be fun, choose that. But I can't make the decision, because people ask me if I should make a lockdown defender. That depends, man, because listen, lockdown defender, you're not going to be doing a lot on the offense. Like, you're going to have some offense, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the lockdown defender is inept at offense, because you see me, I'm doing the dunks and shit like that. But like, you're not gonna be splashing threes. You're not gonna be hitting a lot of. You're gonna be hitting some mid ranges, but you're not gonna be, splashing the mid ranges, man. Listen, man, lockdown is for defense, man. Going out in transition, getting the dunks in the paint. That's what lockdown defender is. Getting rebounds. It's a support character role, which is great. But I don't know if I can tell you to make that as your first archetype, man. Like, listen, I'll tell you right now, a shot creator or a playmaker, even a sharpshooter, is a cool first archetype to make, because I think you'll enjoy those archetypes, man. Because lockdown defender requires skill in the you need to be able to play defense, of course, and know how to play defense. But the other positions is like, you're a sharpshooter. If you're wide open, you just shoot it, and it's basically a make or miss thing. If you're a playmaker, you're gonna have fun speed boosting and stuff like that. If you're a shot creator, you're gonna have fun taking all those spin shots, all those drifters, all those floaters, the freaking mid ranges, corner threes. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. And people keep asking me, and I'm like, which archetype sounds the most fun to you? Because I can't make this decision, man. I don't want to make a decision for you and you end up don't liking that, because you're gonna be putting your time in place. And you guys aren't like, you guys are just playing this game for fun. You're not playing this game to make videos. See, I have 4 archetypes because I make videos and stuff like that. If I didn't have YouTube, I probably would only have maybe 2 archetypes. I'm just being serious, man. Like, all these archetypes, all this VC I'm spending, all this money I'm spending, which I'm getting back from YouTube, it's all because I have this channel and I want to help you guys out and help you figure out these archetypes, man. So when people ask me lockdown defender, I feel like lockdown defender should be made as a second archetype, because I don't know if everyone's gonna like the lockdown defender, man. Like, is everyone gonna like playing defense, like having their role limited on offense a little bit? You gotta take a back seat, you know what I'm saying? It's like when LeBron James came to Miami. Dwayne Wade was the man on the team for like a lot of years, for his entire career. When LeBron got there, Wade had to take a back seat, man. Like, can you take that back seat? Are you able to take a back seat role, man? Like, that's what you gotta be able to take. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, some games I score a lot of points, and like, even I get a lot of triple doubles from my lockdown defender, and it's just crazy and stuff like that. The blocks and the steals is crazy. But it's all up to your personal preference, man. Like, you gotta really, and you gotta look at the stats, look at the archetypes, man. Just look. I mean, I wish 2K had a system where you could try each archetype at like a 95 overall, offline, because you might as well, right? You might as well offline mode, like, just try it a lot on the defender. But also for badge grinding, right? lot of the defender badges are not that hard to get. You know, actually none of the badges in this game for the archetypes are not that hard to get. Honestly, the most trouble I had with getting badges was, I think, the slasher. Because posterizer, you gotta get into a good position to get posterizer. You know, one man faststick and relentless finisher are kind of easy to get. It just takes a while. But you know, almost all the archetypes, I think that the badges are pretty, at least for the archetypes I tried for so far, the shot creator, post scorer, slasher, and lockdown defender, they're actually not that hard to get, man. Now, glass cleaner is interesting, right? So I have a question for all the glass cleaners, man, because you know, glass cleaners is kind of the position that's kind of off there, because your role as a glass cleaner is to get rebounds. So that's not about defense, that's not really about offense, and I haven't used a glass cleaner yet, even though I play with glass cleaners. I just like to know, man, glass cleaners, man, is your position fun? Do you think you have a lot of fun playing your position as a glass cleaner, man? Because I like to know, man. I know there's some glass cleaners out there that do some other shit too, like some of them like to post stuff and stuff like that, and they could post and, you know, they have that strength. But do you really have fun with that archetype? Because, you know, I feel like that's one of the archetypes where I feel like you're just grabbing rebounds, bro. And yeah, you have maybe some offense. Sometimes you can get in the post and post score and stuff like that. But it's not perfect and it's not excellent. So I'm like, yo, man, like 2K, I feel like they should just give, you know, most big men some rebounding. And like I said before about the defense, give the other archetypes some defense and just remove like the lockdown defenders and just remove the, you know, glass cleaner archetypes. Because I don't know, man. Like I feel like glass cleaner is such a limited role, man. I don't know. Is that a fun archetype? Glass cleaners, let me know how you feel about that archetype if you're having fun playing it. Because listen, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Being a lockdown defender, you gotta have some games where you just, you know, pulling up and shooting threes and splashing stuff like that. That's why I say, you know, lockdown defender, make it a secondary archetype. Cause I don't know if you're gonna have fun playing that defense. Like, are you gonna have fun just playing defense all the time? That's why I said, you know, maybe make a playmaker first, make a shot creator or a sharpshooter first. Then, if you want to make a second archetype and maybe try freaking lockdown defender, then yeah, you could try, man. But I don't want anyone to regret their decisions based on me. And I know a lot of people are going to be getting NBA 2K17 for Christmas. So when you're choosing your archetype, man, make sure you look at every single attributes out there, like, you know, mid-range scoring, rebounding, post scoring, playmaking, defense. Make sure you look at all that, shooting off the dribble. Make sure you look at all those categories to make a decision, man, because it's very important for you not to choose the wrong archetype and feel like you made a mistake and wasted your VC. Because I know VC out there is expensive for these archetypes, man. For each archetype, it probably takes like what, 210k VC, 200k VC. Like, it's expensive, man. That's like what? That's like $50 right there. Sometimes even $70 to fill up a character and get all the animations and stuff like that. So I want you guys to make the right decision, especially if you're trying to get a lot of badges for your player. Because right now, listen, my post scorer and my slasher don't have the slasher pro and the post scorer pro badges, because I don't really care about those archetypes, man. But the shot creator has like all my badges. I got like 35 badges on my shot creator. A lot on the friend, I'm probably gonna get the freaking Hall of Fame defender stopper badge, and that's it. I don't really care about any other badge for the other archetypes, because I'm not trying to grind here and waste my time sitting here all day trying to get all these badges for all these archetypes. No, I already got all the badges on my shot creator. That's my main player. These are my secondary players, but not a lot of people have the luxury to do that. So listen, whatever you think is going to be the most fun for you, pick that archetype. That's what I gotta say, man. It's all about having fun. If you're not doing anything competitive, you got a pro M team and stuff like that, you don't gotta worry about it. Just have some fun. But anyways, man, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Glass Cleaners Nation, let me know. But I'm out for now. Peace.